football fans, it is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it started. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. So Florida's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Last meeting was a classic as the Gators pulled out a close one.
Guys, it's a rivalry game that gets circled in the offseason. And for Gator fans in Gainesville and across the country, they have been bragging all year long after that win last season.
Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
They'll try the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Gators are on the move. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires left. Got a wide open receiver. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Back to throw, it's James. Going for 6. Touchdown, Gator! Quick strike through the air for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on board.
And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Florida State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big.
There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Finds the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took his shot. He is in a groove.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. We've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. To the ground with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's going to let it go. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Seminoles are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Finds his man. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Noles can really attack on this second and short. They just keep firing. He's got it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
Well, this game certainly doesn't have the longevity historically.
And it's picked off at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Gators are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, it's James. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. This drive has been sharp. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now 1st and 10 from the 42. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. And the Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's James. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. I mean, they're about to run out of plays. 12th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football in.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's James. Pocket breaking down. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Gators decide to punt it away. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's on target and complete. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He only needs a sliver of daylight, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Takes the easy completion. Crosses the 45. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Punch it out of the air. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, it's a reverse. Oh, that did not go as planned except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down in the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Looking for more room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Gators!
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick 6s? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick 6, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Snags it over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's open on the right. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. Here we go, set. Tight end now in motion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a...
Turning it on! Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Power football with the run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Gators have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Gives it on the option. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's James. He's got it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Seminoles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business.
Breaks into the open. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wilson. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Seminoles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Gets it out fast. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's James. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Gators with the 1st and 10.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Gonna look downfield again. Finds his tight end. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fakes to grab. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give as they work on that clock. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's James. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Hit as he throws. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It can get a little heated, and it did in this Sunshine State showdown, but it couldn't stop the boys from old Florida from stealing the headlines in this one. That will put the wrap on things from here for David Powell.